such a motivator, gotta get you where. So sick of saying yes sir, yes sir. You're such an instigator, you wanna play the game. Take it or leave it, that's her, that's her. And I can't wait another minute.
Hey guys, it's Leon Magic here, and first of all I wanted to tell you I'm sorry. So I apologize for not doing videos recently. I've been really busy and I've been working. I recently went to a magic show and I did really well. So that's what I first wanted to tell you. Today, as for my absence, I will show you two very useful techniques many magicians use, and they're really cool. So we will go in depth with both techniques. So let's get on with the video. Okay guys, so this is the first technique where you can actually manage to change a card. So as you can see, for example, here is a red card, and if I just do like this, it's a blue card. So that's the first technique, and you can use it many ways. I will tell you my favorite way to use it, but I hope you can come up with your own ideas. So let's get on with how you do this technique first. So it's one move, and it's a really simple move, but it requires practice to do it well. So what you do is with your palm, you're gonna cover the first card. So you cover it and you're gonna slide forward just like this. So you slide forward covering all this. Then with this part of your palm, you're gonna pull back this card, pull back, and you're gonna feel like kind of a click when this card passes to be the first card. So then all you do is push the card and they will change. So it looks like this. You cover, you pull forward, you pull backwards, you feel the click, and you square. So that is in slow motion. So in normal speed it would look just like this. So it requires some practice to do, and my favorite way to use this, and in exception of a color change, is you can there are many ways to control cards to the top. So I have shown some in my previous videos, but what you do is you let the spectator take a card. So for example, this one, the 10 of clubs. So you square up the deck, you riffle down, let the spectator put the card where they want. So let's say they put it there, and now you grab the deck, you can give the deck some cuts, and all you do is control the card to the top. So you can use it that way, or and this is my favorite way. So you just grab any card. So let's say the 10 of hearts, and what you're going to do is control it to the bottom. So you riffle down. So let's say they stop here. This is their card. So then you square up the deck, you give one cut, two cuts, three cuts, and all you've done is control their card to the bottom. So that's my favorite technique to use this trick. So once you learn how to control the cards, you're gonna do this thing. So what you're actually going to do is you let the spectator select any card. So I don't know, let's say this one, the 5 of clubs. So you just square up the deck, and now what you want to do is you will just riffle down. So this is the card, and what you want to do is control the card to the bottom, so it is second from the bottom. So what you're going to do, if this is their selection, you're gonna grab a pinky break beneath the next card. So one time more. So let's say they choose this card, they look at it, the king of diamonds. you grab a pinky break beneath this card, the Queen of Diamonds, a pinky break, you square up the deck, and now what you do is you cut at the break, then from this packet you cut 1 time or 2 times, how many times you want, and then when you square up, their card is controlled second from the bottom. So now that their card is controlled second from the bottom, so the King of Diamonds, what you're going to do is you're gonna tell the spectator, okay, so as I'm a magician, I always know where the cards are. So I think your card is like 26 spaces below. So I'll try to do something crazy, so watch closely. Did you notice that? They'll say no, of course, because nothing happened. But you'll say, okay, I'll tell you what happened. Your card just went up from the 26th space to the 20th space. So now I'm gonna just try to pull it up. And now your card is in the 15th position. And they won't notice, so they won't believe you. But you'll tell them that you will prove it. So now, if I do like this, your card is the space number 5. And now, what you do is you tell them you're gonna try to put their card from the space number 5 to the top. So here's when you do the technique. So you pull forward, backwards, forward, and you change the card. So that's my favorite way to use this technique. And the other technique we are going to use is called the trill change, I think. That's just this, so a ace of hearts. You can see that with the light, it just changes to the 2 of hearts, as you can see. And that's the technique. And I'll show you my favorite trick with that. So for explanation purposes, so you can remember both techniques, I'll use another color deck. So I'll use a red color deck. And my favorite way to use this technique, is I let the spectator select any card. So let's say they just pick this card, the 6 of clubs. Okay, so the 6 of clubs. So now they have the 6 of clubs, and what you want to do is control their card to the 2nd position from the top. So in order to control it second from the top, what you're going to do is you're gonna grab the card. So you riffle down, and whenever they say stop, you stop. You put the card, and now you're going to do this move with your 3 fingers right here. You're going to peel off the bottom card, so just like this. But obviously you need to do it secretly, so you pretend to square up, you quickly slide it and square up, and you grab a pinky break. So now you cut the first packet once, then you cut at the break, and you finish your card. So all you've done is control their card second from the bottom. So now the technique we're going to do is the trill change. So it consists in this. So you change a card, and in order to do this, you grab 2 cards. So for explanation purposes, I'm doing it with blue cards. So you put your middle finger on the top left corner and your thumb on the bottom right corner. And now what you do is you're gonna shake your hand just like this, and when you're shaking it, all you will do is with your index finger, you'll pull the card back. So just like this, and try to do the move when people can't really see the card. So if you do it just like this, they will notice. So just do it quickly, just like this. And now we will apply this move to the trick. So remember, we control their card second from the top, and I think you can start to figure out what the trick is. So you will grab the deck, turn up the first card, and you'll say, I know this is your card. And they will say no. So then you are going to push off 2 cards, grab a pinky break beneath their card. So from 2 cards, and you'll grab these 2 cards and you'll say, okay, I'll try to get your card. Then you do the trio change. And if they try to check if these are 2 cards, what you do is after you do the change, so you do the change, you put, and you can hand them this card to check. And if they just start to say that this is their card, because I know some friends do it, because people can sometimes notice. So what I do is I just do the move. So I do it, and immediately I put the card in the table and I start giving cuts so they don't ask. And that's the technique. So both of these techniques are really used by magicians, and I know a lot of them that use them. If you check out famous magicians, you'll see some use it, and it's really useful. So that's the 2 techniques and the tricks you can do with them, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and see you on the next video, guys. I'll be uploading this week another video, so be sure to check it out. And that's for today, guys. I hope you enjoy.